Northwestern alma mater, directed by drum major Patrick Wilson. Now, fans, please remain standing for the playing and singing of our national anthem, conducted by Dr. Kenneth Robin.
Oh, we're not. I'm sitting. I'm tired. I still gotta stand for the
Is it senior day or something?
Fans, we'd like to take a moment before we start today's game to honor a small but important group of players. A total of 8 seniors will put on a Ranger uniform for the final time today. In addition to some outstanding on-field performances, they've played an even bigger role as veteran leaders during Northwestern's transition from NAIA to NCAA Division II and the Great American Conference. And they'll come through the tunnel here in numerical order, making their way from the north end zone. Our first senior played 3 years here at Northwestern, making the switch to running back last fall. With a big 142-yard day at Southern Nazarene last week, he reached 1,100 yards for his career. And in that game against the Crimson Storm, he also tied a Great American Conference single-game record with 4 rushing touchdowns. In last year's season finale, he set a career high with 200 yards at Arkansas Monticello, becoming only the 3rd Ranger for the last decade to crack the 200-yard mark. He's majoring in health and sports science with a minor in criminal justice. From Houston, Texas, number 2, Jamari Liggins. A capable receiver and kick returner, our next senior has logged 39 catches for 368 yards and 2 touchdowns over the past 2 seasons after transferring in from El Camino Junior College in California. He's majoring in business with a minor in accounting and hopes to pursue a career in real estate and perpetuation. From Los Angeles, California, number 4, Jeremy Anderson. Next up, he played 3 seasons for the Rangers and comes into his final game with 17 career catches for 277 yards and a touchdown after making the switch to tight end last year. He's a health and sports science major with a minor in sports and exercise psychology from Cordova, Tennessee. Number 10, Cameron Allen. Our next senior is a 4-year quarterback who leaves with a year of eligibility still remaining. He will graduate from Northwestern with a degree in English education and now plans to pursue a master's degree in literature. Off the field, he's one of the most accomplished student athletes to ever come through the Ranger program, serving in leadership roles all across campus. He's been a Northwestern Scholar Ambassador, served as president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee, a member of the Sigma Tau Delta and Lambda Iota Tau English Honor Societies, a graduate of the President's Leadership Class and later a mentor in the PLC program, president of the Red and Black Scroll Honor Society, and recipient of the Dr. Agnes Leveda Writing Scholarship. From Kremlin, Oklahoma, number 13, Jake Streck. And Jake is accompanied by parents Janice and Mike Streck. Mike is a former Ranger defensive lineman. Well, the true sign of a good long snapper is anonymity, and for 4 years, this guy has been nearly flawless on special teams. He's appeared in more games than any other current Ranger, and as a freshman helped lead Northwestern to a Central States Football League title and a trip to the NAIA National Playoffs. He's a health and sports science education major with a minor in agriculture and plans to become a rancher after graduation from Shreveport, Louisiana. Number 51, Gene Glenn. And Gene is being escorted by his parents John and Jeanette and his wife Jerica. Our next senior has battled some injuries the past 2 seasons that have taken away from his time on the field, but he's made his mark here. During the 2011 season as a freshman, he tallied 3 tackles for loss with half a sack. A health and sports science major who is minoring in sports psychology from Irving, Texas. Number 56, DeAndre Wynn. And DeAndre is being escorted by parents Andre and Joyce Wynn. And next up, Coach Hall calls him a blue-collar guy who will do anything and play any position you ask him to. In his 2 seasons as a Ranger receiver, he's totaled 16 catches for 166 yards. In a home game against 4th-ranked Colorado State Pueblo last year, he recorded 5 catches and helped Northwestern set a single-game record for completions. He's majoring in health and sports science with a minor in history from Big Spring, Texas. Number 85, Tavian Parnell. And our final senior finishes up a 2-year run with the Rangers after transferring in from Palomar Community College in California, where he was a unanimous all-conference kicker. He took over as the Rangers' primary kicker this year and set a new career high with 8 point-afters in last week's win over Southern Nazarene. He's majoring in business administration with a minor in general business and hopes to someday own his own business. From Anaheim, California, number 98, Kevin Ditch. And Kevin is accompanied by his parents, Mike Ditch and Colleen Ewing. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for your 2013 Ranger Seniors.
catch will be pretty good when he does it. Well, the one little dude's, the big guy just that helmet on his head. That was. They have a siren. I don't know. Could be. Hey, hope wins day. I thought one of my guys was going to be out there.